Hello everybody! Happy Thursday! I don't know if that's really the day today because I don't really know what day it is anymore. You're not taking your vitamin C right now. I really don't know what you're doing, you know? Really don't. Hey you guys, I'm so glad you're here. I am so excited today because we are talking about one of my all-time favorite beauty staples. The red lip has always been an iconic beauty staple, and we love her. We are here for it. I have probably 10 different shades of red lipstick sitting in front of me, but I'm so excited because today I'm going to show you 3 different ways that I like to wear a red lip, whether it be casual, more glamorous, or even just a little bit edgy and abstract, kind of like this one that you see here. Hint, hint, this is the final look. So without further ado, let's get into this tutorial, starting with look number 1. We're going to do a few different looks, but I'm not going to do it all today because I have all week, so why would I do it all in one day? I actually got ready today. Well, I'm getting ready. I'm in the process of getting ready, which is just a miracle, honestly, during this time. And I feel ready. I feel like we can do this. Firstly, I love to wear a bold red lip, even on a simple makeup day, if I just need that, just a little extra. Just something like a pop, you know, just a little pop. That is the first look I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into that one. We'll just keep the other 2 on the back burner. They can just live there for a minute. Okay, so my tried and true, everyday, this girl, right here. We're going to go ahead and use a Morphe Beauty Blender sponge. If you're a human, you've probably seen this. I'm going to go ahead and put this everywhere. It needs to go all over my whole entire face. Foundation is on. It is officially time for concealer. Using, you already know, like who's not, using the Tarte Shape Tape. Mine is really dirty and gross, so I'm sorry. It's just really well loved. Well loved is the word that we like to use to describe dirty and gross. Which, if you think about it, that's kind of spiritual, because no matter what, or no matter how dirty or gross you are still loved. Wow, look at that. Jesus loves you. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna do the traditional triangle shape under my eyes. We need that brightness under here. And I always have like a little red spot right here in my forehead. I've had it since I was a little baby, so I guess it's a birthmark. But I don't like it, so I cover it up. I mean, I'm beautiful no matter what. Point in time, we should be adequately concealed. I believe this is adequate. Have you seen that TikTok? No? Okay. Okay, so this is what y'all would call baking your face. This is kind of not my everyday routine that I would do, but today we're doing red lip. We're going the extra mile, okay? We're just doing it. We're going for it. So basically, I'm going to take my Thrive Cosmetics. This is dirty. Gross. Get off of there. You have no authority here. Okay. Okay, so this is my Thrive Cosmetics. Yeah, this is their setting powder. And I'm just going to use it as my baking powder today, because I really like it. I like what it does. And I'm just taking my same beauty blender and tapping that in. I probably look thoroughly covered now. The whole point of this step is just to help keep your under eye from creasing during the day. It also just adds a little bit of extra brightness. So who doesn't love a little bit of extra brightness, you know? Especially when we're We're not sleeping well. Gotta cover up those Chanel bags, honey. So I had to put my hair back because it was driving me absolutely crazy in my face. But the next step is I'm going to take the same Thrive Cosmetics setting powder, and I'm just going to put a little tiny bit on my brush and just sweep that all over my face. I just do like a little tiny bit because I have dry skin and I just want it to blend. Once my under eyes are thoroughly baked and ready to come out of the oven, I'm just going to go ahead and take this floofy brush and just swipe them clean. Just get all that excess off of there. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Blendy, blendy, blendy. I have this issue where I cannot not have a little bit of hair next to my face. I think it's just because my face is a circle and I just have to deal with that. I don't know. Oh my gosh, speaking of issues, have you met my new friend? This is my new plant. She's called a ficus. She's called a rubber ficus, I think. Or maybe a rainbow ficus. I still have the card. I don't know for sure what her name is, but she's pretty. Look at her pink leaves. And I potted it myself because I'm a plant person now. Who am I? I don't even know me anymore, to be honest. I really don't. Okay, so face done, and I'm going to move on to powder contouring because I don't do a lot of liquid contouring. I definitely could. I do sometimes, but today it's not happening. This is the same contour shade that I used in my last video. It's called Chisel. It is from the Tarte Pro to Glow palette. I've been using this bronzer a lot lately, to be honest with you. When I'm contouring my face, I really try to, first of all, I have a small face, so that's an issue. And it needs shape because, as aforementioned, I am a circle. To chisel me out a little bit, I always come right from the top of my ear to right about where the corner of my eye would be. And I kind of sweep that up in this direction. So that you don't end up with that weird like line to your mouth, because you don't want that. The next thing I like to do when I'm starting to blend stuff out is to bring it right up through my temple onto my forehead. It's just a great way to bring it all together so you looks more like a natural glow. Then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again, which I love this brush. Thank you, Thrive Cosmetics. They did not send it to me, I bought it. But like, thank you, Thrive Cosmetics, for making it. This brush has like really cute words on it. I highly doubt you can read this. It says, "May today be as flawless as your makeup." I'm going to go right underneath where I just put my bronzer on my jawline. And just blend that sucker out. And once I feel adequately blended, I'm actually going to take a little tiny MAC 217 brush. And I'm going to go into that same exact contour shade and do a little bit of nose contour. Because today's a fancy day. The way I do this is I just kind of come, obviously, right at the bridge of your nose. You're going to look really stupid at first. And then, oh, you can see my freckles are popping out today. Hi, freckles. How are you? So yeah, I'm just kind of lightly dusting that, and I'm almost connecting it to my brow bone, but not quite. Right at the tip of your nose. I take a fluffy brush like this one, it's just any fluffy brush, and I just kind of blend it out. People make contour such a big deal. Like, everyone's face is different. You just have to go with your shape. Definitely takes some practice, but do what feels right. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my skin. I'm going to take the vibe I'm going for today with my makeup to go around this red lip is very golden. I clearly, well, I don't know. So skin tone's actually really important. It's really good to know if you have cool tone skin, warm tone skin. Somewhere in the middle would be like a neutral. Some people have really strong pink undertones, and there's a lot of things you can do to balance that skin tone. But it's important to know what your skin tone is so that you know what color scheme looks good on your face with your skin. Because if you have someone with really warm skin like me, I have very strong yellow undertones in my skin. If you were to put like a dark blue or purple or even like a green, any of those jewel tones on me, it could easily go really wrong. If you have really warm tones in your skin like I do, you tend to look better in the warm color spectrum. So I'm going to put a color wheel right here to my right, and anything on the warm side of the spectrum is going to go well with my skin, but if you flip it to this cool side, you kind of have to be careful with the way that you balance those things. So just be like aware of that and be careful with how you balance things out. But today I'm going with golds. The color that I'm using for highlighter today is called Summer. It's from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. So this is my fan brush from, I believe this is from It Cosmetics. Yes, it is. This is an It Cosmetics fan brush. I don't know what the number is, but I love using this for my highlighter because it's just really easy to sweep it on quickly. And when I do my highlighters, I like to do a nice sweeping C motion, or a nice sweeping C shape. C motion, what is that? So there we should have a very blinding, maybe not quite blinding, but there we should have a really nice natural looking bronzed and highlighted look going on. Make sure everything's showing. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is my eyes, which is so exciting. They're already primed with my concealer. So I don't know if y'all know about Mr. James Charles. If you don't, like, he's definitely figure that out. This is the Morphe James Charles palette. It's ginormous and it looks like this. It is beautiful and colorful and all of the things that a good eyeshadow palette should be. The shade I want to grab first is just this lightest nude. I'm just going to pop this right up on my brow bone, and that's just going to help give me some brightness. So this eye look is great for a red lip because it's going to be simple and it's going to give the lip all of the attention. So the next shade that I want to grab is also from the James Charles palette. It's literally right underneath. This is what I call a good old-fashioned transition shade. And I'm just using a mirror here to throw that into my crease. And I'm going to be really, like, generous with that. Like, I really want that to go I want it to cover a lot of space in my crease. And I'm, of course, bringing that onto my lower lash line as well. I'm going to reach for the slightly deeper shade right here. And it's just going to add that little tiny bit of extra warmth and depth in my crease that I'm looking for. And I'm going really light with this because I do not want my eyes to take away from the red lip we're going to do. Finish off this eyeshadow look is just take a little bit more of that first shade and I'm going to almost like carve out my inner corner. And I really want there to be a contrast between this and the crease to where it's not quite a cut crease. We're keeping this eye look simple because the rest of our face and our lip is not. Awesome, and that's it for shadow today. We gotta draw on our brows. And my brow pencil is like an inch tall right now. We're just hanging on for dear life. It's quarantine, haven't gone to Ulta. I guess I could order online, but I'm trying not to overwhelm them for just one eye pencil, so we're holding out. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills just simple brow pencil, and it's in the shade Caramel. I kind of have reddish brown hair, so that kind of goes with the theme of my hair color. A theme? Like what? I start at the front of my brows and I always start by kind of drawing a straight line underneath and just pulling it up. And then I kind of start to go into the middle. Okay, so we had technical difficulties with the eyebrows. I really don't know where we're at with that, but we're gonna keep moving on to eyeliner. This is one of the biggest things that people tell me that they struggle with, and at one point I really struggled with it too. Our friend liquid eyeliner, I know that it can seem intimidating if you haven't used it before, or if you just like don't feel savvy in it, but practice really does make perfect. I'll show you how I do mine and see if that helps you at all. So I always kind of start in the middle. So first eye's done. That wasn't so hard. We can do it again, right? Okay. Good? How did we all do? Is everyone okay? Because I almost had a breakdown. Did you have a breakdown? I'm okay, I'm fine. Made it through the eyeliner. Could it look better? Yes, it could. Are they sisters, not twins? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Moving on to lashes. So before I even glue my lashes on, I kind of measure them first to see if they're gonna stick on there right. These ones look like they're gonna do fine. You guys, today is hard. I don't know why today is so hard. It's like maybe I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm really not sure. Okay, so if you've done falsies before, you know it kind of takes a little bit of time to get tacky. And then I use my fingers. So lashes can be a major struggle like you're seeing here right now. Don't get discouraged, just take your time and go slow when you put them on. Don't rush it. Okay, let's do the other side. Lashes are on. I kind of just have to push them down a little bit. So I'm gonna blend my lashes and those lashes together with just a little bit of mascara right underneath, just so that my like blonde eyelashes don't stick out like a sore thumb under there. And a lot of the time I would do my mascara first, but this time I forgot. And for the finale, we are doing a bold red lip look. So let's go ahead and get to the actual red lip finally. Now there are a lot of different types of red lips. Today I was focusing on a lot of like gold tones. I will link this below, but this is called American Doll by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I absolutely love this lip color. It is perfect for any like warm to neutral skin tone, I feel like. Because this is a liquid lipstick, I don't really feel like it needs a lip liner. So I'm just gonna go in straight with this and just draw it on. Take my hair down for the full effect. Look number one is complete. You could glam this up. This could be every day if you felt like it. You could dumb this look down to just be your foundation, a bold line, and a red lip, and that would be perfect for an everyday look. Or you can kind of go the extra mile and do all of these steps in order to feel a little more put together. This could be kind of a fancier look, or it could be your day-to-day. It kind of just depends on you and what you want to do with it. But this is look number one. I'm gonna call it kind of a simpler look, but I know that it might not be to some people. So yeah, look number one is complete. It is a brand new, not so beautiful day outside today. We are doing look number 2 on how to wear a red lip today, and I actually have a reason to get ready because I'm going to the plant store later, so I might get you a little brand. I didn't record my face because I did all the same things I did yesterday. The only thing I did differently was I tried the Tarte setting powder today instead of the Thrive Cosmetics one, and I gotta be honest, it's okay, but the packaging, it just like gets everywhere, and I feel like it was a little more like dry and intense on my face for some reason. It also is white, so it has a little bit more, like, you have to be careful with the chalkiness that it can leave behind. But it does the trick, so it's definitely a good setting powder. I just think that I like the Thrive one better. The only other thing I did differently is I primed my eyes and my face today using the Smashbox primers. This is the 24-hour photo finish primer. I really like it. Today I decided I'm going to do my brows a little bit differently because they were kind of bothering me yesterday. So we're just going to switch it up a little bit. I still have my spoolie and we're just going to dive right in, you know? Why not? It's a new day. We got to get this show on the road. Got to get to the plant store. I'm using the Thrive Cosmetics brow gel to fill in my brows today. That should do the trick. I keep all of my eye makeup brushes that I only use on my eyes and like lips, things that are tiny, in this little mason jar, and it's so cute. I love it. And then this eyeliner got in there. So let's move on to today's eyeshadow that's going to work with our red lip look number 2. Again, I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I love this one because it's just like got all of my favorite colors. I'm going to do this shade right here. Again, I have like warm skin tones, so I tend to gravitate to warm colors, and today there's going to be a lot of warm colors. Next, I have the Tarte. These are the Tarte eyeshadow pots, eyeshadow paint pots. This one's called Park Avenue Princess. I've been using this for a little while, so that's why my stuff is kind of worn off. But I don't know if this is weird, but I'm just going to use my ring finger to apply this. I kind of like to take it from the lid so that I don't make a mess everywhere. So I'm just going to dip my ring finger in here. Diving right into eyeshadow. And this I'm going to start in the middle of my lid, work my way out, and then work my way in. I've definitely had times where I've gotten this all over my entire face and I didn't understand how it happened, but it did. And I looked like I was going to a rave, but really I was just trying to get ready for work, and it was a disaster. So you just have to be very liberal with this product. I'm definitely feeling the bronzy tones today. Yesterday I was feeling like a light gold, like bronzed face kind of look with a simple eyeshadow. Today I'm feeling like bronzy chrome. I'm loving it. So I have a makeup wipe nearby to kind of wipe my fingers off on so that I don't get this everywhere. You're going to look a little bit silly for a minute, but that's okay because I'm going to grab my Morphe M433 brush and go back into my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to grab this raw sienna color. It looks like this. I'm going to blend this all out in my crease with this transition shade, and I'm just going to start on that outer corner. Sometimes get a little dark for me, so when it gets that way I just go back in with that lighter shade and start blending stuff out. The next thing that I want to do is go back into the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette that I keep referencing and grab this, it's called Primavera, looks like this right here. It's just like a light kind of champagne goldy color. And I'm just going to kind of highlight my eyes in the inner corners with this. Which actually ends up making a huge difference. Now that I've put that into my inner corners, I'm going to take that same brush, go back into my little paint pot. This little guy. Just get a little bit on the very edge of my flat brush, which you can use any flat shader brush. This is a Morphe, or I think it's a MAC 229. And I'm just going to take that from to blend in this area between my inner corner and my outer corner on my lower lash line. Which kind of gives us like a nice full gradient. So we like that. Gradient, yes. Such a good word, right? Gradient, gradient. Love that word. Okay, this is traumatic, but I almost forgot to bronze my face with this bronzy look. So let's backtrack a little bit from our eyes and put a little bit of bronzer. Today I actually want to take a really light kind of peachy blush. This one's from MAC. It is the Peachy Keen from MAC. I love this product. I have used this blush for a really long time. I've repurchased it, of course, but I've been using it for a long time. I just think it is the perfect light peachy blush. And I always just start on the apples of my cheeks, of course, and kind of work my way up towards my hairline. Working backwards a little bit, I'm going to grab the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzed shade from my highlighter palette. I'm going to take my angled contour brush and get a little bit of that on there and just go right under where I put that blush. I'm not doing like a crazy contour, I just want to get a little bit of definition in the hollows of my cheeks. And again, working that up to the forehead, my temples. When in doubt, blend it out. So once that's done, let's not forget, we're going to need to highlight again today. So I'm going to use the same highlighter that I did yesterday. Same palette, the Summer, kind of like a light gold highlighter. Just a little bit on the tops of your cheekbones, a little bit on the nose, nothing crazy. Before moving on, and I totally forgot to record this yesterday, but I'm going to take the Tarte Double Duty setting spray and go ahead and get everything that I just did set in place before I go on to do my lashes and my eyes and my red lip. So refreshing. And it smells so good. So today feels like a day where I am not going for a bold line with my eyes. We did that yesterday. We're over it. We're done. So I'm actually going to take this Cypress Umber color. It's right here at the very end. It's the darkest brown in my Anastasia palette, and I'm going to go ahead and smoke that onto my lash line just a little bit. Sometimes when I do this I get just a little bit of fallout, so I just kind of take my fluffy brush and do one big sweep. Okay, it's time for mascara. I'm going to start off with my little bedazzled beauty tool here. What is this called? An eyelash curler. Oh my gosh. This is my bedazzled eyelash curler. It was in one of the Tarte collections a little while back, and I kind of couldn't resist buying it because it's beautiful and I love it. This is what I should have done before lashes yesterday. I'm really into the Tarte Maneater mascara right now. She's good. I feel like this is kind of a favorite so far for me. We'll see after tomorrow, but so far this is my favorite look, and I don't even have the red lips on yet. Okay, my eyelashes are cooperating. Do we even need a false lash today? Do we? I don't think we do. Okay, so I wish I didn't have such itty bitty baby eyelashes, but I'm feeling like this looks good. Let me see if a false lash will make it look better. I mean, it always does. And she's pretty cute. Let's just do it. Like, let's just do it. Who cares? By the way, these are the Ardell Demi Natural Wispies, I believe. And they work, they really do the trick. I use these a lot on like bridesmaids and stuff. They're just a good natural lash. They're great for somebody who isn't used to wearing lashes all the time. Last but not least, we have a red lip to put on. So okay, I feel a lot better, don't you? I feel like this is really doable, you know? Again, lashes or no lashes, I feel like you can make it work either way. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed look number 2. Let's get into look number 3. Good morning, you guys. It's a new day. Day 3, look number 3, coming right at you. What am I gonna do? Honestly, y'all, this last look is gonna have to come together on its own. All I know in my mind is that I want it to be a little bit edgy and I want it to have yellow. So I'm really into the idea of like combining some reds and yellows, and I'm just gonna figure it out as we go along. To start things off, I already took my vitamin C, okay? And now it's time to get a little hydrated. Every morning I wake up and I drink a half to a whole one of these before I even start doing anything else. Well, that's not true. Every morning I wake up, I go brush my teeth, put my contacts in, wash my face, and then I just start pounding water. Super health. Hashtag healthy. So to start off look number 3, I have my face exactly the way I had it to start off look number 1. And my brows are the same, my eyes are primed the same, my face is the same, except I'm not wearing any highlighter today. I'm just kind of letting the natural dewiness happen. Is my setting spray that I used in yesterday's look, and I went ahead and sprayed this all over my face like 5 minutes ago after I got my foundation and eyebrows on. So that is done. All that's left to pull together this last look is eyes and lips. Then we're done. And then that's gonna be 3 ways to wear a red lip, and let's just do it, okay? So to kick things off, today I just went ahead and grabbed the Conspiracy palette. I know I've used like 3 different palettes in this video. Hopefully that'll give you lots of different options. And I just got eyeshadow all over my finger. I am taking a big fluffy brush. This one's actually can be used for highlighter, but I use it for my eyeshadow a lot just because I have a big lid space and I like getting everything covered. This is in the shade My Pills. I love this shade. It's got just the slightest taupey undertone. Covering my whole lid space with that. Kind of leaving my brow bone out a little bit though. And next, I'm going to take a smaller black fluffy brush here, and I'm going to dip it into Ranch. This shade right here. It's like a pearly kind of cream, I guess. And I'm going to put that all along my brow bone. Ooh, she is bright. That is a blinding brow bone. Now today I'm feeling a little edgy, so I'm really packing this on. Like I'm just going all in, putting it everywhere. We might get a little abstract. I don't know. I feel artistic. I feel bored.
Bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored.
While I'm at it, I'm going to throw that in my inner corners as well. Are we being attacked? Are we under attack? Dogs? Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel. This is my James Charles brush set. It comes like this. I don't know why I did that, but it comes like this. And it had so many brushes in it. I've had a couple different Morphe brush sets. I've had Sigma Beauty brush sets. I've been through a lot, but this is just amazing. This is an amazing investment if you are a makeup artist, because these things are so easy to throw in your bag with you, to bring on site to weddings, or just to play with at home. You have so many options, so highly recommend. I am grabbing a clean Morphe M33 and a Morphe M441. I'm feeling different today. I don't know what got into my cereal. Actually, I ate pancakes. We're gonna jump right into food videos. Right here, this one. Bright freaking yellow right there, because we need some sunshine. So I'm taking my Morphe M456. It's just kind of a smaller version of the M433. Nice white fluffy brush, but it's a little smaller, so it's a little easier to control. And I'm just diving in. I'm going to take this all through my crease. I kind of want it to come up higher to meet that brow bone. And why not just bring it all the way into the inner corner? Next, I'm going to take the slightly larger fluffy brush and do the same thing, but just kind of blend it out a little more. Next, I'm going to go with the M433 again. I'm going to grab Tanacon. And I'm actually going to put that all over my lid. I actually thought I was going to hate this, but I'm kind of loving it. So I'm just going to keep on with the abstract theme and grab a little bit more of that ranch color and throw that back into the inner corner where things have kind of gotten lost. Okay, it's kind of starting to look how I envisioned a little bit. So now it is time for a little bit of mascara. I have this little guy, it's Tarte's Big Ego. I'm going to try this out today for the first time and see if I like it. I'm not going to use a full false lash today. I'm going to use individuals, and these are just some like kiss lashes that I had sitting around that I want to try using again just because it's been a while. So I'm going to curl my lashes, put my mascara on off camera, and then I'm going to throw a couple of those on. I actually like it. I felt like it went on really well. I kind of like bigger brush heads like that that roll really easily, just because my lashes tend to, they just, no matter how much I curl them, they love to just come forward. And I love how that really scoops them up and kind of catches every lash. It kind of doesn't take as long to do my mascara. What I'm going to do is grab a couple of these individual lashes with some tweezers and some lash glue. These are just a tiny little tweezer I have. They work out great for putting on little lashes like these. I'm going to do one short, one medium, and one long, and I'm just going to put them on the outer edges of my eyes. Okay, hello. So I don't even want to tell you how long it took me to do this eye, but it is done. Mascara's on, lashes are on. The last thing we need for this look is our red lip. So I'm using MAC's Ruby Woo. This is the classic, and mine is like somehow, I don't know if I put it through the washing machine or what, but mine is like all kinds of messed up and deformed. So we're just not going to close up on that. but take my word for it. This is MAC's classic red. It could not be more of like a neutral classic red. It has a little bit of cool tones in it, but it's not so cool tone that if you have warmer skin you can't wear it. This lipstick happens to be really matte, so I did put a lip balm on this morning. I'm just going to go ahead and load up my lip brush and go to town painting these lips. I love using a lip brush because it kind of allows you to line your lips in the same step. So obviously I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to getting the lines exact with this lip brush, but you can totally just use it straight out of the tube if you want to, and that would be just fine. Personally, I don't feel done with a lip like this if I don't give it a little bit of insurance. I'm going to take my flat Morphe M124 concealer brush and I'm going to kind of outline the edge of my lips. That's just going to help clean up any splotchy lines since I'm going to be wearing this all day. I don't want it to bleed, I don't want my lipstick to bleed into the cracks, and I want it to look perfectly outlined. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this Clinique concealer that I have lying around. It's a little bit darker than my normal concealer, which is good because I'm not using it under my eyes or anything. I'm going to be using it around my lip, and I'm just going to kind of take, and we're just going to line our lips. So really quick side note here, I thought the camera was still rolling when I did my outro, and then I left to go get flowers and burritos, and when I came back to review the footage I realized that my camera cut off right there. I will say this for this red lip and the MAC's Ruby Woo, that stayed on all day long and halfway through eating my burrito, so that was pretty good. Redid the lip, so I don't know if it's gonna be as good as it was when I filmed when I was filming it earlier, but I did follow the same steps. Hopefully after all of those different looks you guys feel a little more confident wearing a bold red lip. There's so many different ways to do it. Be creative, be free with it, do things however you want. So I would love to know what you guys think. If you try any of these looks at home, please, please, please send me a picture or comment down below and let me know how it went. Hi Sadie, come here. Oh, did you come say hi? Oh. Say like and subscribe. Don't we kind of look alike? But yeah, please let me know if this was helpful to you guys. Please let me know if you enjoyed the tutorial. Let me know if there are any looks or ideas that you would like to see. Next week, I'm actually going to record a makeup challenge video, so stay tuned for that. It should be hilarious. We're done for today. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad we got to hang out today. Sadie loves ya, and we will see you guys next time.